the risk of releasing the gas and how wide should the evacuation ratio be. However, since they still lack information, they just talk in circles without reaching a conclusion. With Unit 1 already being too radioactive to be approached, they worry that at this rate they'll lose access to Unit 2 through 6 as well, and they may end up exploding. With no other choice, Azuma authorizes them to do the venting. In the administrative building, they find the piping schematics and learn that to create a vent, someone will have to enter the building and open the valves by hand. Yoshida calls the control room to pass the information, and now the leader has the devastating task of choosing which workers will go on this dangerous mission. In Tokyo, another press conference announces they'll proceed with the venting, but one of the officials changes the information at the last second and says that Unit 2 is fine, only Unit 1 will need venting. Azuma is tired of all his informants being useless and decides he'll travel to Fukushima 2 by helicopter. In the control room, nobody volunteers to do the venting, and when the leader says he'll do it himself, Furu says he'll be the one to go and that the leader should stay here. This inspires others to volunteer as well. In the end, they divide the group into 3 teams of 2, and Yoshida orders his men to take all the protective gear they can find and take it to the control room. When Azuma finally arrives, a camera follows him everywhere. Before they're allowed to enter the plant, everyone is inspected in case there's any contamination, and Azuma's impatience makes him yell at the workers. When he hears the venting will start in 3 hours because preparations are required, he starts yelling again, so Yoshida comes with a few maps to explain how long and dangerous the process of opening the valves by hand in the darkness is. At this rate, the workers in charge of the mission won't come back. Azuma finally understands the issue and gives his approval before leaving in such a bad mood that he demands that the camera be turned off. Yoshida calls the control room to inform them the evacuation of civilians is finished, so the venting mission can finally begin. Wearing suits and special masks, the team enters the service building, where they discover the radiation levels are higher than expected, so they try to hurry up. These high numbers also reach the government, who are shocked to discover that if the venting doesn't work, the entire ground will reach that level and be exposed to multiple sieverts. The officials decide to check a report